Hello and welcome children to your digital classroom. So today we are going to study how to write a notice. Now this is something which will help you to grab 5 marks allotted for it very easily, especially if you learn the correct format. As you know, the format itself carries the maximum marks, so you need to be very careful with the format, and we would follow the format that is prescribed by the ICSE board only. So don't get confused and let us begin. Now first of all, let us learn what is a notice and what are the points or techniques that we must keep in our mind while writing a notice. So let's see. So children, a notice is a written or printed information or news announcement. That means when you want to announce something, then you are publishing a notice, okay? Now, notices are either displayed at prominent places. Now, prominent over here means famous places or places which are easy to see, noticeable places, okay? Or published in newspapers or magazines or school notice boards, etc. So you can easily see notices in a newspaper, you can also see in a magazine, and if you look in your school notice board, you would find numerous notices out there. Now it is meant only for a selective group. That means a notice is only meant for a selective group. Suppose your school is organizing a debate competition for children of classes 9th and 10th. Now the school will publish a notice regarding that. Now that notice will be only for the children of class 9th and 10th, not for the entire school. Okay, that is what is meant by the selective group. Now since a notice contains a formal announcement or information, that means it's an official announcement or information. Its tone and style is formal and factual. Now the way you write the notice or the style of writing notice should be formal. It should be very official and factual. That means it should be reliable. It should have actual informations in it. Now its language should be simple and formal. So it should be in simple words and it should be very formal or very official. Now remember, a notice is always brief and to the point. So the notice should be written in short, just in few words. That is what is meant by brief, okay? And it should be to the point. Like you are not going to write here and there or anything, okay? You will not drag the words to many paragraphs. It should finish in 3 or 4 lines. Alright, so it should be very formal. That means official. You are not going to use informal way of writing like hi or hi, hello or something like that. Alright, it should have relatable informations like where is the if you are writing for a debate competition, then where is the debate competition going to be held and in which which date and all that sort of things. And the language should be very simple and very formal, and it should be in short, okay? That means in few words and to the point. Now children, let us go through some key points that we need to keep in mind while writing a notice, okay? So first of all, you have to limit your words. That means your word limit should be of 50 words only. It should not exceed more than that. 1 or 2 words can be more, but not more than that, okay? You are not supposed to write paragraph after the paragraphs. The word limit should be of 50. Now you have to give an appropriate heading. So obviously you will get a question for which you are going to write a notice, right? The question would be there. Suppose you are going to write a notice for an inter-school dance competition which is being held in your school, right? So instantly you cannot start writing notice like inter-school dance competition St. Joseph School Jhajjar. No, you have to give an appropriate heading for that. Suppose you are organizing a dance competition, then you can use the headings as feel the beat, let dance or let's dance, tip tap toe. For debate competitions, you can use war of words, battle of minds, duel of doubts. So these are certain attractive headings which you can use to start your notice, okay? And then you have to write the name and the place of the school or organization or the office which is issuing the notice, okay? So it should be mentioned very clearly. Then you have to write the date for which the notice is being issued. Then you have to clearly mention the target group, that is for whom the notice is to be displayed. Okay, and mention all the relevant points or details, that is the date for the event to be conducted. Then you have to mention the venue. Venue means the place where is it going to be conducted, what is the exact time. All right, and then try to write the notice in indirect speech or in passive voice only. Don't quote the lines in inverted commas, it becomes active voice. So you always have to write in passive voice. And you are not supposed to use personal pronouns like I and we. Remember one thing, you are writing a notice on behalf of an authorizing organization or an authority. Okay, then you, in these cases, you are not supposed to use the pronouns like I and we. You are not issuing the notice, you are issuing it on behalf of some organization or on behalf of your school or on behalf of certain office. So in that case, you are going to mention the name of that organization or school or office, but you are not going to use the personal pronouns like I and we. So keep all these points in mind. Okay. Now let us see those 6 question words that you have to keep in mind while writing the body of the notice. Okay, the first one is what. What is the notice all about? So your notice must clearly indicate what is going to happen or what has already happened. Okay, then the second one is who. Who is it addressed to? So who are the people who must abide by the notice? It should be clearly mentioned in your notice to avoid any kind of confusion. The third one is where. Where is the event? So it must also clearly show the place and the time of the event to be conducted or held. Alright. Then comes when. When is the event going to happen? That means you have to mention the date and the time and what to do. Now what are the instructions to be followed? It is generally given in the question. Okay, so it should also be mentioned there in your notice while you write it. And the last one is whom. So whom to contact or get in touch with. So who are the authorizing people whom you must contact after reading the notice? It should also be mentioned at the bottom of the notice. Okay, so you have to keep all these 6 question words in mind. If you keep them in mind, you won't make any mistake while writing the body of the notice. Alright children. Now finally children, let us see how to write the format of a notice. So along with the format, I will also show you one notice writing. Over here you can see I have written a question and I have written a notice down here. So I will also show you the format along with the marks division and you would know how to write it. Okay. So first of all, let us go through the question. Your school is hosting an inter-school debate competition. Write a notice for your school informing them of the event. Okay, so an inter-school debate competition is being held and you have to write a notice informing the children for the same. Now what are you going to do first? First of all, you will make a rectangular box like this. You can see I have used pen and scale over here to make a rectangular box. You can use your ruler and your pencil. Alright. And then, as I told you in the beginning of this video, that you have to write an attractive word. Okay, you have to address your notice first of all with an attractive phrase or attractive word for inter-school debate competition as it is given over here. So since it's a debate competition, I'm using the title. So first comes the title. It is War of Words. Okay, you can use any other titles also, but I have used War of Words. You can use Battle of Minds, Duel of Doubts, Conflicts, Confronts. It depends upon you how much attractive you can think for this particular competition. Okay, so first comes the title. Now you have to write the title in the middle. You will not start from the corner or somewhere from here. It should be highlighted and it should be written in the middle of the box, as you can see over here. Now the title consists of 1 mark. Okay, then comes the event, like it's an inter-school debate competition, so you have to write inter-school debate competition. So after writing the title comes the event. Again, the event also carries 1 mark. So for writing Big Hall, you will get half marks, and for writing St. Joseph School, Jhaja, you would get another half mark. So in total for venue again, you will get 1 mark. Okay, it is divided half plus half. Alright, and then comes the instruction. So what do you want people or students to understand from your notice? You are going to write over here. So you are instructing all the students from classes 9 and 10th who wish to participate are to give their names to Miss Priyanka on or before 8th July 2020. So first of all, you will write the instruction. Now the instruction can begin from the left hand corner of the sentence. Alright. So you are instructing the students of classes 9, 10, 10. That means in this debate competition only 9, 10, 10 children are going to participate. So you are telling them to give their names. To whom they are supposed to contact? They are supposed to contact Miss Priyanka by what date? On or before 8th July 2020. So for this instruction and for whom to contact, you have another 1 mark. Understood? I hope you understood the format. I'll just go through once again. First of all, you are going to write the title, which is again carrying 1 mark. Then comes the event, carrying another 1 mark. Date, carrying half marks. Time, carrying another half mark. Venue, carrying half plus half, that is 1 mark. And then to whom to instruction plus whom to contact, another half mark. So this is the way you have to write. It should begin, the title should be in the middle, that is war of words. You can see it is in the middle of the sentence. Then event also you will write in the middle, inter-school debate competition. Date also you will write in the middle, and it should start with the preposition on 10th July 2020. Then again time also in the middle. If you are using from, you cannot use and over here. From will be accompanied by to, from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. If you are using between, then only you can use and over here, between 9 a.m. and 12 noon. Is that clear? Then comes the venue or the place where is it conducted. That is at Big Hall, St. Joseph School, Jhaja. Try to write it in the middle. If not, you can adjust it over here at the side, but don't touch the border. Okay, and then the instructions can start from the left hand corner itself, and the person whom you are required to contact by what date, it should also be clearly mentioned over here. So I hope children you understood this format of notice writing. Write this notice in your English 1 copy just the way I have shown you here. Okay, thank you so much.